Are you tired of feeling like your paycheck is disappearing before you even get a chance to spend it? It is no longer just a feeling, the numbers are in, and they paint a picture of a nation in the middle of a massive demographic earthquake. Americans are voting with their feet, and they are moving away from high-tax blue states in record numbers to find a better life in Republican-led, lower-cost regions. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in U.S. politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and keeps us bringing you the truth behind the headlines. The latest Census Bureau data shows a clear, undeniable trend. Citizens are fleeing traditional powerhouses like New York, California, Connecticut, and New Jersey. Why? Because the tax burden is becoming unsustainable for the average family and the average business. In New York, for example, the state and local tax collection per resident sits at over $12,500. Meanwhile, states like Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama are operating on a completely different philosophy, keeping costs low to attract new residents and investment. This isn't just a simple change of scenery, it is a fundamental shift in the economic map of the United States. We are seeing a divergence in governing styles. Democratic-led states have doubled down on progressive income tax systems, arguing that high taxes are necessary to fund robust social programs, mass transit, and extensive public services. But the market is speaking, and it is saying that the price tag is simply too high. On the other side of the aisle, Republican-led states are rolling out the red carpet for taxpayers. We are talking about states like Tennessee, which has no state income tax, or Arizona, which has moved toward a flat tax structure. Other states like Mississippi and South Carolina are actively planning to phase out their income taxes entirely. These policies are not just theoretical, they are acting as a massive magnet for retirees, workers, and corporations looking to lower their operating costs in an era of inflation and uncertainty. But here's where it gets really interesting: this migration is about to change the way the country is governed. As these populations shift from blue states to the Sun Belt and the South, the political math of the United States is being rewritten. More people in these regions means more electoral power, more representation, and more influence over the legislative agenda in Washington, D.C. Critics of the red state model argue that lower taxes could lead to long-term struggles with infrastructure and public services, especially as these states grow so rapidly. They worry that the influx of people will strain the very systems that made these states attractive in the first place. However, the data shows that the current migration trend is showing no signs of slowing down. Businesses, remote workers, and even high-net-worth individuals are moving at a pace that is leaving coastal governors scrambling for answers. As we look toward the 2026 midterms, affordability is going to be the central issue of the national debate. Despite attempts by some leaders to blame outside forces, the reality is that millions of Americans are making a choice. They are choosing lower taxes, lighter regulation, and the opportunity to keep more of what they earn. This fiscal divide is becoming one of the most significant fault lines in American politics, and it is a gap that seems to be widening every single day. The question really comes down to the future of the American dream. Are we witnessing the decline of the high tax model, or is this just a temporary fluctuation in where Americans decide to plant their roots? The shift is happening right before our eyes, and the consequences will be felt for generations to come. So, what do you think about this? Do you believe these red state fiscal policies are the key to national prosperity, or are they a ticking time bomb for public services? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more analysis as this story continues to develop.